Hi, it's Seamus here to teach you how to do drums in Minecraft. GarageBand. Oh my god, not Minecraft. First thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to open GarageBand. You open a new file, which I'm assuming you already done. So what I do is I go to drums, I hit more sounds, and I have like a lot of them downloaded. So but the one I usually use is in acoustic, and it's Liverpool from Songwriter Drummers, which is my favorite one. And I usually also start by making the file bigger than 8 bars because it's just fucking stupid. Now, the reality of the matter is there's a million ways to do drums. One of the fastest, most like stupid ways that I have actually done drums for a song is just like hit record and spam the drum kit. Right? And then you can pull it up in MIDI and like drag it to the 1. And then what I do is just go settings, quantization, and then you can quantize like a 16th swing heavy. So right? But that's kind of a stupid way to do drums. It's not really like viable. What I usually do is I'll like open the MIDI with just like a single kick, then stop it, and then drag it to usually 8 bars or 16 bars, or like 4 bars depending on the song, because it's gonna be some multiple of 4 that like makes sense for drums to repeat at, and then you go into edit, and what I do is turn on the pencil mode, and depending on like the groove, I gotta like go into it with like a groove in my head of what I want it to like sound like. So if I want something like fucking like there's always a boom and like a cut, like an and a pa, oompa oompa. So for that rhythm, boom boom ga boom boom ga. Let's go boom boom, ka boom boom. I think that's what it would be. No, I did it too slow, and this is also error. You got to make sure you're on the right grid. The other thing is that like, just generally speaking, the kick and the snare are like the 2 main parts of it. The kick will almost always be on the 1 beat and the 3 beat, and the snare will almost always be on the 2 and 4, which I'm sure you probably already know. So that's how you get like pa, pa. And if you speed that up, then you get like a fucking country rhythm, like but yeah, so let's go boom boom ka boom boom. Wait. Tu charu tu. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, that's it. So it takes some trial and error to get the rhythm you want. Now, there's that rhythm that I like. Let's mix it up the second time. So we get brum dum ka ka ka. that's the basis of like how to put together a drum pattern. Then you hit loop and you got. Which sounds pretty good. It's not my best. I'm gonna make it a bit slower because I was feeling the feel at more like of a 95, 94. And all of the claps are too loud. So I'm gonna go in velocity. So loud. Now, the main thing though about making it sound real, like making it sound like real drums, has nothing to do with the pattern or like what the instrument is that you use. Liverpool is a pretty like real-ish sounding kit. None of them will sound super real though. It's all MIDI. Like you could go in and like change the velocity of every single hit to make it sound like a real player. I don't really like doing that. It's just kind of time consuming. I have like 2 tricks that make it sound pretty real. And that is, if you go into master effects at the bottom, there's master echo, master reverb, instead of just using one of the plugins. And you can tap on that and change which echo and reverb it is. And I almost always set the reverb to this one called ambience, which makes it sound like it's recorded in an actual room. And you just drag that to like half, not even, like there. It's subtle, but it like really makes it sound like you're actually in a room. Then the other thing is if you go into plugins and EQ, go edit, add, then you have all these fucking things. And you can like get more, I don't even know. You can also like plug shit in and add your own. I don't really need to do that. Usually I don't like doing that. I just go overdrive. And I set it all the way to the like 20,000 hertz setting, get all of the highest frequencies and give them a little crunch, a little drive, just distorting the higher frequencies. And the reason I do that, I did that before I like went to school in this, and I didn't really know why it made it sound more real. But I found out later it's because like realistically, if I were to record drums in a room with a real microphone and like maybe I didn't have the best setup, which is mostly the truth when you're recording drums, unless you're like, you know, a $1 million professional. The drums have so much like power, like so much decibel level that my fucking alarm went off again because I guess I didn't say don't do that. I just said hold off for a sec. I don't need that alarm. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, so you put a little bit of overdrive on the high end, makes it sound like the microphone is struggling to record the drums, which makes your ears think that it's real drums. That's the basis of it. And then that coupled with like room reverb makes it sound really real. So let's hear how that sounds. Sick.